Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, music icon Chaka Khan is coming for Rolling Stone. Find out why she is not happy. Then, it's fish fry season. Stephanie Hansen is here with her list of the best fish fries. And did you see this? One passenger brings quite the meal on board a plane. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
And good morning, everybody. Let's make it a good day. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here, everybody. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Please keep that love going. Say hello to Kendall Mark, everybody.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Happy day. How are you?
I'm great. I love my new coaster of
I know.
your face.
A woman made us coasters. She thought, well, it is scratched. She thought this was coffee creamer. So she made us little coasters with Kendall's face on it.
And Jason's face,
Yeah, a
don't
little
forget.
face. So now we'll never have to scratch this thing again. But you're doing okay? You're doing well?
Doing wonderful.
Yes.
Can't wait to talk about fish fry.
Yeah, that's coming up. We have Hanson coming up. And yesterday, so Kendall, other than being sister sidekick, is also, she books shoots for our show. And like yesterday when Ted went to the snowcross thing, that was Kendall.
Hello.
So Kendall thought it would be a good idea because, as I said yesterday, I was raised in a VFW. My mom played bingo and won, and then I play. She played 44 cards, and then I love pull tabs. So Kendall thought, wouldn't it be great if Jason did a fish out of water and went to work, not played, but I worked a pull tab booth. So they sent me to the VFW in Richfield yesterday. Now, you're going to see this story. Jeff, when's this going to air? Wednesday? Early next week. As I said, these are my people. You know, first of all, well, hello, it's the VFW. So they're veterans, and they're the best of the best. And they're just always the nicest group of folks. Eric and I walk in to do this shoot, and I'm not kidding. This place was packed. This was 11:45 in the morning, and the bar was packed.
It was popping.
Absolutely packed. So I'm not going to reveal everything. I will tell you a couple things. First, there was a guy that got very lucky with one of my pulls. There was a big winner. But my favorite, and I don't think she's going to make the story, but so I'm working the booth, and I'm there about 45 minutes, and this isn't a slam on her because if I had an opportunity, I would be her and not me. She had a couple cocktails, by the time I got there.
Okay.
And I was loving her. And I'm just, for the sake of the story, I'm going to call her Mary.
Mary.
So I'm working the booth. Did we get her name, Eric? Did we ever find her? No, let's just call her Mary. So Mary, I'm sitting there working the booth, and every so often, this is what I would hear. And she sounded like the receptionist from Monsters, Inc. That Wazowski, she had the best voice ever. She sounded like she should be a bailiff in Night Court, Like, don't mess with her. So every so often, I would hear this. I'm working the booth, I would hear, "Where's Kendall?"
Hello.
and I would look at her, I'd go, she's doing something else, she's busy. 5 minutes later, "Is Kendall here?" "No, she's not here." And then every so often she just wanted to get my attention. So then she just started saying my name, just randomly.
Yeah.
I'd be helping a guest and "Jason!" Like I would wave to her, "Hi, Mary." Mary's my girl. Then I got done and Mary comes up to me, she goes, "I want you to sign this." And it was like a dirty napkin. And I said, Mary, I love you too much. I'm not gonna sign a napkin. Let me get something better for you, Mary.
A beer bottle?
So, and then I had another woman that was standing there next to Mary, and she goes, "Well, I have something that you can sign." And she flashed me.
Oh, mama.
Again, these are my people.
Did you sign?
These are the good people of the VFW.
Wait.
Yeah.
Did you sign?
I didn't sign, no. Kendall just asked if I signed. No, I would not like a lawsuit this week. Yeah, anyway.
Not judging.
But if they're watching, and I think they are, you're the best of the best. You made me and Eric feel so welcome. I can't wait for people to see the story. And it's connected to a tower, like a retirement tower.
What?
That's where I'm moving in a couple of years. I'm moving there, yeah. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. I tried to throw it. It wasn't. It didn't work. Anyway, let's get started. Chaka Khan is on Rolling Stone's list of the world's greatest singers. Quite the honor, right? Well, she doesn't like where they put her on that list, and she's sounding off. And that means it's time for...
Oh, no, she didn't.
Oh, yes, she did. So here's the deal. Here's the drama. Here's what's going on. Rolling Stone ranked her at number 29 on the list of the greatest 200 singers. The mag put her behind Adele and Mary J. Blige. She says the folks at Rolling Stone must be blind and they need hearing aids. Now, look, she wasn't done. There's Chaka right there. When asked what she thinks about specifically Mariah Carey being put at number 5, she suggested Mariah paid for that spot. And when asked about Adele getting number 22, she threw her hands up and said, I quit. She agreed with Aretha getting the top spot and claimed some of the credit for Whitney coming in at number 2. Look, I love Chaka. Whitney loves Chaka. That's why when Whitney did Chaka's I'm Every Woman, Chaka was on that track. Whitney found a lot of success with Chaka's song. But it just doesn't, it's not a good look. You know what I mean? Just, even if you disagree, it's just a dumb list. On this show, I've disagreed with most of Rolling Stone's lists.
Right.
It's just a list with a bunch of people in a room with cold cuts. It doesn't mean much. You know what I mean?
Right. What is that, like math? Top like 15%? You're still crazy high on that list. Calm down. She's not had a hit in a long time.
Because you know what it makes you, and look, we all get defensive about stuff. I'm insecure and I get defensive about stuff. But what it makes her feel, you're Chaka Khan. You don't need the people at Rolling Stone to tell you how great you are. You're great. You're an icon.
Right.
It just makes you look a little petty. You
A
know,
little?
that's what,
Yeah.
Saying that Mariah bought number 2, you know better than that. And now, and if she gets flack, she's going to say she's joking. She wasn't joking. It's just not a good form.
No.
Next on the dish, Brooke Shields is ready to open up about her career, including the hypersexualization that she faced beginning at a very young age. It's called Pretty Baby Brooke Shields, and it's very short. Here's a little teaser.
I spent my life owing people things and doing whatever they wanted. And finally, I asked myself, who will I be if I don't allow that anymore?
Very quick, yeah. You blink,
You missed it.
yeah. Thus, the 2 audience members that clapped for
Like,
that.
oh,
The
we're
doc. Whew. The doc will stream on Hulu beginning next month. I'm old enough to remember every kind of step of her career. I remember Blue Lagoon. And you look at that movie, you talk about a movie that hasn't aged well. I mean, her mother, who was accused of being like the ultimate stage mother, basically signed her up for this. And that movie, you look at it through modern lenses, and it's not even about being overly sensitive or whatever that is. It's just, wow, the fact that they let her do that at that age. And then the jeans commercials, she was just put into situations that young teens nowadays would never be put in.
No.
Never be put in.
And companies wouldn't put them in it, nor would anybody. I mean, you see it a little bit online, but if a movie came out and they're like, oh yeah, here's this, she was what, 14?
14, I think wasn't it 14 in the Blue Lagoon? Yeah, 14.
No.
14 in
No.
a very, I mean, it's about 2 young people on an island,
Yeah.
and they were naked throughout the whole movie. I mean, you know what I mean?
That's a lawsuit.
Seriously. That could be a hour special for us. We could just put all the crew, all of us, not
Naked
you.
on an island.
We'll just do all the, not the ladies. It would just be all the guys with Ted.
Basically everyone but me.
Everyone but you, yeah. Eric, you down for it? The Jason Show Blue Lagoon.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what the Hawaii bar
Oh,
was
God.
supposed to be.
That would be the one time we would beat Price is Right in the ratings.
Woo!
meet other people, but yeah.
I'll intro it.
That's
Like,
right.
welcome
Yeah. You
to
can introduce.
Bullet
We won't get you involved in those shenanigans. I don't think Fox would approve it. So next in the dish, Paramount Plus has dropped a teaser for their reimagining of an 80s classic. Do y'all remember Fatal Attraction with Michael Douglas and the bunny and everything? Well, the upcoming series stars Dawson's Creek's Joshua Jackson and Lizzie Kaplan. I haven't seen this yet. Let's look at this.
Have you ever pushed that red button?
I think you pulled it. It says pull, but no.
So what do you think would happen? Nothing or something?
Hi.
Hi.
This is my husband, Dan Alex Forrest.
No, I know him already.
Have you seen? Did you see the original movie?
I did, yes.
You did see it.
I did see it, yeah.
Okay.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Glenn Close, Michael Douglas.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can watch this because all I see is like Janice Ian taking her revenge. That's
Yeah.
a Mean Girls joke if nobody got that.
I
but
got it, I
thank
got it,
you.
I got it.
It's like all I can think of.
My question is, so that's what you see. What I see is, how are they going to stretch a movie into a television series? You know, the movie had a beginning, middle, and end, and quite the end. Yeah. So I don't know how they're going to stretch that. Is this a limited series? Are they going to have like an anthology where there's a different, you know, Nutter Butter person going after a husband?
Season
You know
two?
what I mean? But that's a legitimate question. I don't know.
I don't know either.
It looks good though. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
This is the movie that I always reference when, you know, my mom and my dad had a great parenting style. They didn't hide me from things to make things taboo. Because, you know, if you tell a kid they can't see something or they can't have something, it makes it even more appealing. So my mom and my dad were always very open with life, you know. Oh, look, there's, you know, you have a body. Anyway, I got to see Fatal Attraction when I was 12. You know what I mean? So, I mean, maybe, I know someone went, wow. Yeah, but, you know, I mean, but
You turned out just fine.
well, that's debatable. Anyway, the first episode will hit Paramount Plus at the end of the month. We're going to take, I was very mature for 12. Yeah. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Stay with us as we go to break. Don't forget to sign up to be a part of our studio audience. Tickets are free. Head to our Facebook link or go to eventbrite.com or the Eventbrite app and just search for The Jason Show. And as we go to break, more audience selfies from the week. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Welcome back. If you haven't noticed, it's March. Local newscasters didn't forget, and neither did Jimmy Kimmel. That's our late night rewind.
While we're all aware that February is the shortest month, it was very hard this morning. In fact, it was near impossible for our newscasters around the country to believe it's March.
Good morning to you. It is the
Morning.
beginning of March.
Yes, can you believe it?
No.
March, can you believe it?
No.
March.
I know. Can you believe it?
March, can you believe it?
March, can you believe that?
March, can you believe that?
March, can you believe it? March, can you believe it?
March, Manny, can you believe that?
God bless.
Can you believe it? We're already in March.
Already in March.
March already. Can you believe it's here already?
It is hard to believe.
Hard to believe it's March.
Hard to believe this is March.
Hard to believe that it's March 1st. March 1st. Can you believe it?
March 1st.
Can you believe it?
No. March 1st, can you believe it?
No.
March 1st already. Can you believe it?
March 1st. Can you believe it? March the 1st. Can you believe?
March 1st, can you believe it?
March 1st. Wow. Can we just let that sink in for a second?
Okay, Jimmy Kimmel.
Happy chat is hard. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what we call it when it's like anchor chat. You know, what do you say? What do you do? You know, it's like, oh, look, Bethany,
Uh-huh.
the weather. You know what I mean?
It's
I don't know.
great.
Yeah.
It's March.
Yeah,
Can you
it's
believe
March.
it?
Can you believe it? Let's move on, please. Stop it. You're not making this any easier.
I know.
Our hot dish continues with our insider to the stars. Please welcome from the Hollywood Raw podcast, Dax Holt. Hi, Dax.
Hello. Good morning.
Dax, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you, buddy?
I'm doing well. You had Drake and Diddy's. First of all, what's up with the hat, Dax? Did you do? I like. Is that your? Is that a logo from your company?
No, it's just Travis Matthew.
Oh, okay.
But I was at their headquarters yesterday. It was really awesome. Anyway, side note, it was a really cool headquarters to be at. No, I got back from the gym a little late, so I didn't have time to do my shower, do my hair. So
I'm sorry.
Get post
Kendall,
Dax.
we interrupted Dax's gym visit. I'm sorry about that. Kendall and I are very sorry, Dax. No, but seriously, you had Drake and Diddy's personal chef, I'm sure, filled with stories.
Well, that's what we love to do on the Hollywood Raw podcast. It's all about let's get Hollywood insiders, on the podcast. So it's like a bodyguard or makeup artists or, people that know the celebrities better than the average Joe. And so who better than a personal chef that literally is working out of their house. And so we got Chef KK on, who is Diddy's personal chef who goes to his house on a daily basis to cook all of his meals for him and his family, and just talk about what that's like working inside of a mega star's home. And what are the meals that I asked, what meal do you get requested all the time? And she's like, well, everything I make is amazing. And so every day it's changing up. But she did say that Diddy's kids love the same thing, like crepes. Every day they're always asking for her to make crepes. So she always has crepe batter in the fridge ready for them at any moment. But I did...
You're rich when the kids are asking for crepes.
You're rich when you have a personal chef
Yeah.
cooking food. And I asked about it. It's like, how much does it cost? And she was like, well, there's a lot of factors here. And so we made this whole fake thing for a family of 4, if we live in Beverly Hills and I want 3 meals a day, 5 days a week, and she was like, oh, $1,200. And we're like, well, that's great. She's like, no, a day.
I'm sorry, what?
$1,200 a day to have her come and cook, and she said, and if there's any dietary restrictions, like you're vegan, or she's like, oh, that'll cost you more because I have to plan that. But she does all of the actual shopping for these people. So she goes and gets the ingredients and everything. She cleans up, but she's like, some houses I go to, they actually have, I guess, house cleaners. So she's like, some of it's great. I get there and I don't even have to clean up after myself. But she went on tour with Drake, and she talks about what it's like to have a moving kitchen from city to city. Really a fascinating interview. I highly recommend you checking it out.
I would imagine, because Dax, let me ask you. Let's say we had, because that's sick money. That's just it crazy money. Would you rather have a chef or a live-in housekeeper?
Ooh, I kind of think chef.
Yes, me too. I'll vacuum my own rug, but make me some tilapia. You know what I mean?
I want crepes every morning too.
Yeah, I know. Kendall and I want some crepes in the morning. I'm eating Cocoa Krispies. Anyway.
Exactly.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good weekend.
Was a good one. And by the way, she has a really crazy story about one of the wildest things she ever saw inside of a celebrity's home, and it had to do with a lot of naked people. That's it. I'll leave it at that.
Wait. I love how you just slid in the naked people right at the end.
A lot of naked people. Yep,
there
slid it right in there.
It's actually the original name of the show. A lot of naked people. Thank you, Dax. Have a good week. Find Hollywood Raw podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Next in the dish, the Flip or Flop franchise may be donezo, but both stars have their own TV series now. Christina on the Coast has been going on for a while, and now we have a new show, The Flipping Elmusas, which sounds like Circus of the Stars. It really does. Take a look.
Oh, is that Joe Mars?
Yeah.
On our flips, we're really putting our heart and souls into these projects.
Why do I have goosebumps? Because this house is freaking me out. There's handcuffs holding up this thing.
We were rebuilding these houses from the ground up, keeping the next homeowners in mind. We're thinking about how they want to live.
I think we can push that budget and get more money. We're gonna have top designs. It's gonna be luxury. Wait, I think I need a company credit card.
What are you talking about?
Black card, like a company one.
Sure.
You know?
Oh.
I just felt the whole thing move.
So this could be $100,000 just up here? Easily. This is becoming a problem flip.
Not one house so far has been smooth sailing.
There's always something. What are you doing? Oh my God, you scared me!
You know, we get to work and be in love and have fun and share this experience together. This is like pinch me moments.
I'd rather get hit in the face with a brick. Seriously, I'm not watching that. I'm not. No. Like, I really, like the top row, I just want them just to throw a brick at me. I mean, seriously, I'm not.
Chuck it.
Or maybe not. It stars Tarek and his new wife, Heather. She's from Selling Sunset. The Flipping El Moose's debuts tonight. I didn't get that because I haven't followed. I used to watch Flip or Flop.
Yep.
I didn't realize that he's doing a show with his new wife.
Who
where
looks so much
like
like
his
his
other wife.
ex-wife.
Yeah. It's a little,
Whoa.
it's like a pod person kind of, I don't know.
I don't know. I liked their old show because I liked Christina's style.
Yeah.
I thought that was what made it good. They didn't show a single after in any of those clips, so I don't have high hopes.
Yeah. I didn't really love him all the time, so.
I know. And
she
that new
was the
one,
draw.
she's always screaming. Why is she screaming
Yeah.
at things? It's just a cockroach.
Yeah.
Grow up.
And you've been, look, and if you've been in those houses before, a cockroach is the least. I mean, you've seen far worse.
Like the snakes that come in from the ceiling. You ever seen those videos?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Next to the dish, Michelle Yeoh was on Colbert last night. She stars, of course, in the movie that is going to take every Oscar, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And she talked about how she prepared for a movie that is, like I said, all over the place. Look.
Okay, I want to show a picture of some of the prep that you did for it. Here's your copy of the script. There's the cover of your copy. But this is the thing that I love. Tell me what these tabs all mean in the side right here, because this is extraordinary, the amount of prep you went. What do these different colors represent?
So you have to understand your script. And this is one of the most insane scripts. I mean, it deals with not just one universe, it's going across like 8 multi-universes, and then every universe has their own story to tell. We started off as cast and crew, but we ended up as family because we had to do this together. And the Daniels had this lovely ritual that we would start every morning. Everyone had to come out from whatever corners of Simi Valley, the IRS building, which actually grounded us because it gave us a base. While we were wandering through all these universes, this base was rock solid. So everybody would gather for. And being an indie film, you know, every minute costs money. But we took the time to look at each other in the eyes. We looked at each other. We saw each other. Everyone knew that we were there together. We were family. There was no hierarchy.
Time. Yeah.
How do you see that movie? I don't.
You can rent it on like Apple.
Okay.
I've seen it in the Apple infrastructure. I think you can get it on a version of Showtime.
Yeah, it's one of those like.
You have to get a certain tier of Showtime. I need to see it before it's still one of them that I have not seen, and it's the big one. I need to watch it before the Oscars. So.
Figure it out how to watch it and let me know.
Time to meet our next JVIP. We have 2, actually. First is Mandy Penrod from Austin, Minnesota. I knew an Amy Penrod once. Anyway, she says since COVID started, she's been working from home and finds Kindle and I a bright spot to her day. Mandy says she loves both of us together and our banter. She's also gotten a lot of good tips about shows and movies to watch. Next up is Tammy Irvin from Jordan. Hi, Tammy. She loves the relationships between everyone on our set, our Jason Show family, and how we all laugh at ourselves. Well, you have to. Tammy also loves the surprise goodbye segment. Yeah, we do too, because we don't know what's in it. They both get a Jason Show mug. They're also entered to win the monthly grand prize. That includes coming to the studio to be a VIP guest, a $150 gift card to Becker Furniture World, and a $150 gift card to the Institute of Advanced Aesthetics. We're going to take a break. Stephanie Hansen and more when we return. Back in a moment. Coming up, it is fish fry season, but where can you find the best fries? The best foodie queen, Stephanie Hansen, is here with her list. And forget snakes on a plane. How about ribs on a plane? That and more when we come back. Welcome back. Look who's here.
Go ahead.
No, it's beautiful. It's very springy.
I said this is the last day you're gonna see this really
No!
I liked it when I bought it, but a yellow blazer, I don't know, it might be a lot.
Look at yourself right there.
It looks fantastic on television.
It looks great on television.
It's very.
You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? Because we have a lot of birthday people in the audience. I'm gonna give that to my buddy Linda up in the front row. We're gonna give that to her up there too. Yeah. I just gave Linda my car a few minutes ago. Well, if you walked into your favorite establishment on a Friday night, you may have noticed something in the air. It's fish fry season. That's right. Here with everything you ever wanted to know about fish fries and yellow blazers is Stephanie Hansen, everybody. That's right. I've missed you.
I know. I've been
I haven't
traveling.
seen you forever. I know. I stopped traveling. I miss you.
I'm home now for a while.
Okay, good, because I can't live without you. Okay. First up, can I ask a 37,000 feet question?
Yeah.
Why are they a thing?
Fish fry?
Yeah.
Oh, it started with the Catholic Church and Lent. So people are not supposed to eat meat if they're Catholic. And it starts like the day before Fat Tuesday, I think. I'm not Catholic, so I'm probably not getting this right. But so on Friday nights, they have fish fry, and you don't eat meat on those days. So people started coming up with fish fries. Churches did it as a way to like build community.
Yeah.
And a church fish fry is amazing. Like, just the food is fine, you know, it's kind of church lady food, but it's really fun to go to a big group, to sit down. Holy Maronite Church is one of my favorites. They are Lebanese, and they do Lebanese food too, and the garlic sauce and the cabbage rolls. It's super good.
The VFW in Richfield yesterday gave me, they have a fish fry. Really good.
Yeah, and a lot
good.
of the VFWs do it. And again, I think people maybe started doing it like as a community thing after the church people. Then everyone was like, well, we want a fish fry too. It's fun to get together.
So you have a list of faves, as you do. So number one, Brunson's Pub. Talk to us about Brunson's.
I love Brunson's Pub. Molly and Tom are personal friends, and they took it over. It's on Payne Avenue in the middle of an area of St. Paul that needed a little zhuzhing up. So they picked up this, what I would call a dive bar, and it's still fun and kind of divey, but they serve really excellent food. Their chicken wings they use chicken thighs instead of wings, which is really great. No, it's good. It's very unique. It's good, and you get a lot of meat for the money, but also they've got a fish fry, because if you're in St. Paul, there's a lot of Catholics in St. Paul, so you kind of need to have fish fry on your menu.
Yeah.
There's a super good.
Tavern on Grand.
This is like the OG.
Yeah.
You know, Tavern on Grand Avenue in St. Paul is known for fish. Their walleye is super good. They've got a dinner where you can get it blackened or deep fried. It comes with either plain tartar sauce or the extra delicious jalapeno tartar sauce. The last time I ate there, actually, I ate there with your boss, Mim. Yeah, she was at
Wow,
the
we've
Tavern
never
on
been
Grand.
taken out to dinner by Mim.
No, we didn't go to dinner. I was there eating, and she was there with her lovely husband, Pat.
I'm sure that's the story you two concocted.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, number three is Bull's Horn.
Okay, Bull's Horn is home of the dill pickle fried chicken. If you haven't had that yet,
What?
you should. Oh yeah, they marinate their chicken there in dill pickle juice, and it's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really great. So this is kind of, again, dive bar-y. They've got the fried chicken, but they're doing fried fish for Lent with fries. Comes in a little basket. It's very delicious.
I'm going there for that. We should take me to the.
Oh yeah.
We
Do you
need to
get
go
the
for
bucket
the
of chicken and you get 8 pieces. Their fish fry is $13.50, so it's very reasonably priced too. Because one thing I did notice from last year's roundup that we did to this year is the fish fries are about $1 more.
Okay. Next, Lucky 13s.
Lucky's is great.
Yeah.
They're in Burnsville, Bloomington, Mendota, Plymouth, Roseville, all the suburbs. But they have the fish fry sandwich that is sort of like the McDonald's Filet-O-Fish that you want it to be, but it's not. This is like that, like a beautiful slice of American cheese, a big like fried crispy patty that's thick. It's not thin, it's thick. And then like the crispy iceberg lettuce, the bun is delicious.
And they're good people.
Yeah,
that we
super great.
Yeah, they're full disclosure, Stephanie. I know they're great. They're great guys over there.
That one's only $14.99 too for the sandwich with fries and coleslaw.
Obs.
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 Obs. Obs is like the place where you would go there if it was closer to your house, for sure, because it's in St. Paul.
What does that say
It's
about
like,
me?
again, dive bar.
Oh, yeah,
I
I'll
have
be
a
there.
thing for dive bars,
Yeah, I do.
apparently. It's family owned. It's a sports bar. They've got the hot turkey sandwich. They've got the meatloaf sandwich. And they're doing fish fry for $17.95 on Friday nights at 4 o'clock. It's all you can eat. You also get super salad. There's baked potato or fries or coleslaw. And you can also get au gratin potatoes there. I kind of like an au gratin potato
I do too.
with my fish fry. I like potato pancakes too, but they don't have those very much in the Twin Cities.
Look at you just throwing the potato pancakes out.
No,
I love a potato pancake.
And in Wisconsin, when you get fish fry, they always come with potato pancakes. They don't do that here.
Really?
Yeah, they just do fries here.
And do you know, I mentioned this yesterday, and I got a couple emails about it. You know, walleye here is when you mention fish fry. In Indiana, talking about regional, it's perch.
Yeah, and perch.
It's lake perch in Indiana.
Urban Growler in St. Paul does have perch here, but perch is harder to get. A lot of people do walleye. Traditional churches usually do cod.
Cod or haddock?
Yeah.
Haddock.
Haddock is a little more expensive, so that's pretty rare.
We have 3 more. Let's do this. Let's take a break. We have 3 more on Stephanie's list, or you just want me to finish them? Okay, no. Let's take a break. We'll finish the list and do a Q&A when we come back. Back in a moment. Here we go. Welcome back. We're back with Stephanie Hansen talking about fish fries. We have a few more on the list, and then we're going to have the audience ask questions. Okay, so Steph, let's go to Randy's Pizzeria.
Okay, I love Randy's because they have the 4-foot by 4-foot pizza, but they also specialize in gluten-free things, and they've got a gluten-free fish fry. Easy to say, gluten-free fish fry, gluten-free fish fry. So if you are interested in gluten-free fish fry, you can get it at Randy's in Oakdale.
Max Fish and Chips.
Okay, this is awesome. It's super quick service. It comes in a paper bag, and you can see like the little greasy spots on the paper bag because it's so fresh and delicious. You get your either cod or your haddock or your walleye. You get a great side of fries, and then they have this little saltwater taffy when you walk out the door. It's just super hot and crispy, and I don't even get that home. I just eat that in my car out of the bag. You know.
Stephanie has grease marks on her seat.
Yep, wiping my face.
And finally, before we get to the questions, the Urban Growler.
Oh, Urban Growler we talked about.
We did.
It has the perch. So
got
I think that is the most authentic to me kind of Wisconsin experience. Urban Growler, women owned, they brew their own beer, and they have perch, and it's delicious, and you should go.
So it's time again to ask Stephanie. We figure she's a foodie expert. Why not let the audience borrow her for a few minutes? So this is the Ask Stephanie. Where's Kim? Kim, I'll come over to you. Say hi to Kim, everybody.
Borrowing me.
Kim, your question for Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. I'm here with my best friend of 30 years to see Jason for the first time, and we wanted to know where we should go for lunch after the show.
Okay, I am gonna say, do you like fish?
Yes.
Okay, I would go to Kona Grill.
Oh, yes.
They have an excellent sushi rolls. They have this lemongrass clam chowder that is I still think about it. It's got coconut milk. It's super delicious. It feels like you're in, they've got tuna poke. It feels like you're in a Hawaiian place, but you're in Minnesota, and they have delicious fish.
It is. They do a really good job. Thank you, sweetie. Where's Jana? Jana, where's Jana? Is that you? You? Okay. I thought you had to. Okay, go ahead and stand up for me, my love.
It's the birthday girl.
You have to stand up. It's your birthday. Show off. Yes. Okay, what's your question for Stephanie?
Well, that almost would be my question too, where to go. But we were planning on going to Lindy's Steakhouse.
Oh no, you should go.
Oh really? I got one of them coupons.
Lindy's Steakhouse.
Did you just ask me for coupons?
No, I have.
Oh, I was like. I was like, I'll buy the meal for you. You don't have to.
I'll go to Disney.
You'll go to, yeah, I'll take you to. I'll
Just gotta
take you.
call somebody to take care of the animals.
Okay,
There's
Jana wants
not
to go
a
to Disney with me.
complicated menu at Lindy's. All they really have, and it's delicious, and you should go, is steak. And it comes with garlic toast, and it comes with these watermelon rind pickles and hash browns. It's a family-owned place. It's uncomplicated, but it is delicious, and it's a heritage St. Paul spot. You gotta go. Lindy's.
Where
it's
is
Arden
it?
Hills.
Arden Hills?
Arden Hills.
Arden Hills. Thank you, sweetie. Happy birthday. One more.
You
Kathleen.
gotta go. Yeah,
Kathleen,
you
a question
go.
for Steph. You can stay right there.
Oh, yes. I want to know, when are you going to start to travel again?
Well, I got back from Mexico last night at 8:30.
Oh, okay.
But I will. My next trip is going to be Palm Springs at the end of March, and then I'm going to Spain in October, bringing some people for a Taste of Spain travel adventure. There are tickets available for that. And then this weekend, I'm traveling to the Home and Garden Show. I'm going to be on stage. I follow up. Okay, Peter Brady's on at noon, and I'm on at 1 o'clock on Saturday, and then Sunday at 1 o'clock too.
There we go. Thank you so much. You can follow Stephanie on social media and also her website. Just go to stephaniesdish.com. And again, she will be at the Home and Garden Show. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Welcome back. We're glad you're here. Don't forget, check out eventbrite.com to get tickets to our show. Well, and tomorrow, huge show. We're really excited. It's our Best Thing Ever extravaganza. We're going to look back at some items that we've featured and new items that we all have. Well, right now, though, the Jason Show research team, easy for me to say, comes across plenty of crazy stories and video, which leads to our new segment, Did You See This? Now, first up, did you see this? A woman on a flight shared a picture of the guy next to her eating a full rack of ribs. A full rack of ribs with sides during their flight. And her name was Stephanie Hansen. That's right, yeah. Now, okay, so online it sparked the question, what is acceptable to eat on a flight?
Not that. I mean, y'all kidding me? You're gonna like lick your fingers then on an airplane, and that smells so much, and it's so gross. I would punch him in the face.
Yeah. Okay,
I would
please
actually
don't do
punch
that
him in the
because
face.
2 words, air marshal. I don't want you, but here's my criteria. I don't even mind, I can't believe I'm gonna say this.
What?
I don't even mind the licking of the fingers. But and I think the audience will be, I'm sorry, but I think the audience will be with me. For me, because you're locked up in a tin can, it is about smell to me. I don't want you bringing pickles or.
What's wrong with pickles?
I love pickles, but I don't want you cracking open a thing of pickles and the whole time I'm smelling at 37,000 feet. You know what I mean?
That's so good though.
But
I'm thinking like tuna.
Again, my point is, I just don't want stinky next to me. You know what I mean? I don't care I don't care how big the item is, because remember, I sat next to that guy who ate 3 full-size boxes of Cheez-Its in one flight. And that flight was only 2 hours long. You do the math of how long it took him to eat 3 adult-sized boxes of Cheez-Its.
That like hurts my jaw.
I wanted to vomit. Anyway,
Ugh.
Up next, did you see this? We did show you this picture
yes,
earlier
I
in the
did.
week. Okay. Kendall, please let me get through the script first. We showed you this earlier in the week, but I mean, who doesn't want to see this again? It's Michael B. Jordan in his undies again for the new Calvin Klein campaign. Get this, Michael admitted to Entertainment Tonight that he had to call and apologize to his mom about showing his, quote, business all over billboards. Yeah. This would be, call me crazy, this would be a call that I think you would want to make to your mom before your basically naked body is all over billboards. Now, let me be clear. If I looked like Michael B. Jordan, I would be naked on billboards all the time. I would never put clothes on. You know what I mean?
True.
But I would be right now. I wouldn't be wearing clothes if I looked like that. But
New
yeah.
segment.
But would you call, like, I feel weird asking you.
I
You're
know.
a lady.
If you
but,
were naked,
but no.
would
But
you call
okay.
your
But
mom?
let me do it. What if you were like in like a revealing swimsuit.
Oh yeah, like if you're as a woman, say you're like in Sports Illustrated swimsuits edition
Yes.
or something. Oh yeah, I mean I'd call. My mom would already know. Let's just put it that way, because I would be something that I'd be like, oh gosh, this is this huge thing. It'd be exciting. It would be my father that I would be like doing this.
I didn't even think about that.
Trying to
the judge. Yeah.
Oh, calling the judge. When I got a tattoo, Jason, I hid from that man for like months. Months.
Is it? Oh, I know where. Okay.
It's on my ribcage.
Yeah.
but
So it's not like your dad. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, and I just hid, and then like we'd go to the beach or something with the family, and I would just kind of like be in the water like this the whole time.
Oh, that would get exhausting.
And one day he was like, I know that that's there.
A tattoo, yeah.
What?
Can't hide anything from parents. Next up, you've heard me say I don't wear hats because I have a physically large head. Well, thank you, Eric. The staff is clapping because I have a large melon. Well, did you see this? A new type of hat is gaining popularity thanks to some pro athletes and singers. I'm telling you, I'm going to get Linda one of those for her birthday. Check it out. The oversized cap is called the Noggin Boss. The hats recently saw a 2,000% increase in orders after popping up on a few famous heads. Look, no, I need, like when I get a baseball cap, like I have a Twins cap. And I have to go all the way to the end to like the giant head.
Do you have any more of these in the back?
About 10 years ago, when the network sent me to Dallas for Dallas, they gave me a Stetson. And Wild Bill, who did all the hats for the show, they set up this little boutique. And I walk in and they're like, okay, you get a free hat. And I go, okay, a free Stetson. There wasn't a hat, there wasn't a Stetson that could fit. So the attendant looked at me and goes, sir, I think you're gonna have to go to the big boy section. And I went, wow, you never wanna hear big boy section, but yeah, but he meant big head. Anyway, finally, did you see this? After nearly a decade away, KFC is bringing back the Double Down sandwich. What is the Double Down sandwich, you ask? Well, let me tell you. It features 2 fried chicken fillets as the bun with cheese, bacon, and sauce in between. You can look for them. We get 1 clap, and that's from executive producer Jeff on that one.
He likes
Telling
them.
you.
Lots of protein.
I'm going to say it. That's where Linda and I are going for her birthday. I'm taking her to get the Double Down. That's right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us, everybody. I like chicken, but that grosses me out. Wrapping things up. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to visit our merch store. Go to our Jason Show Facebook page. Friends, it's time for the world's shortest segment. Super Bowl champion Travis Kelce is the host of this weekend's Saturday Night Live, and he's impersonating a movie legend in the promo. Let's look at this.
Oh, wow, so shiny. Can I touch it? Marcelo, not now. Oh, crap. It's too heavy. It's probably too heavy.
Run! How long have they been doing that?
A couple hours.
Doesn't he play football?
He plays soccer? Oh, football.
Football. No, that would be football.
That's good. Oh, that's Kelsey Ballerini. She's coming to she's coming to Minneapolis in a couple of weeks. Yeah. Kelsey is joined by musical guest Kelsey Ballerini. Yeah, it's gonna be a good show. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna wrap up this show after this. Back in a moment. Welcome back. We're glad you're here. Wrapping stuff up. Don't miss tomorrow's show. It's going to be a good one. Our best thing ever extravaganza. Right now, though, it's time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. I don't know what's in this segment until right now. Today, an unexpected problem at a college softball game in my second home of Orlando. A pair of parrots interrupted the game, flying around the complex, with one even landing on the home plate umpire. It turns out... It turns out the parrots are pets of someone who lives in the area, and they're known to just fly around the stadium. After a short delay, the game resumed. Look at that. And they're acting like it's no big deal. Oh, it's the macaw. It's the macaw.
Back again.
Yeah. That is great. It reminds me of the birds like that at Animal Kingdom. They have the little bird show there at Disney's Animal
They
Kingdom.
land on you?
Oh, no, they don't land on you, but they fly freely and they land on the trainers. They land on specific trees and stuff.
So not on you?
No, but they fly
my God.
pretty low. And I had a friend that I took there once that does not like birds at all.
Birds.
And it flew right over her head, and I thought she was going to die, like immediately. Yeah. Tomorrow, as I said, it's a full hour of Best Thing Ever. It's our version of Oprah's favorite things. Kendall, Ted, Jeff, and myself will all share our latest obsessions, and we're also checking in with some of our previous Best Things Ever to see the success they had after appearing on our show. But right now, that's going to do it for us. Happy birthday to everybody in our audience. And if you're being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you're doing it wrong. Bye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Come on, Kendall. Let's go get some fish.